Hi, I'm Paul. I'm the programmer on This Means Warp, and today we're doing a developer run-through with some gameplay from the pre-beta build. So it's still an early build. There's going to be likely some bugs, likely some unfinished elements and rough patches, but we'll hopefully give you a good view of what the game is like in its current state. So let's get started. We can see that you can play online, local, and single player. It's just me today, so I'm going to go for a single player run. Specify the options and ship, and then jump into character selection. So I think I'll go with Bob and start the game. So This Means Warp is a ship management roguelite that you can play solo, online multiplayer, or local multiplayer, and you and your crew run a spaceship as you survive through a hostile universe. So, hello colonists, I'm the primary experimental navigation and intelligence system, but you call me Richard. For safety purposes, it's recommended that new passengers participate in an introductory ship briefing. Would you like to attend? Okay, let's do it. Welcome to the ship's safety briefing, brought to you by Globocorp Life Insurance. Secure your family's future while you can. Our highly experienced crew will lead you through everything you need to know right after their team meeting. Okay, the guys are over here. And remember, the Norg are a hostile and selfish species. Expect them to resist the evacuation with everything they have. There's no turning back. Their homeworld is the last habitable planet in the galaxy. We must destroy every Norg standing in our way so we can coexist peacefully on our new home. Spork, you're on guns. Aloha, seal the airlock. On Beans, make sure you don't... Oh, and there goes Beans. Seems I'll be hosting your briefing today. Richard's going to tell us what to do. Okay. So things on your ship take damage, and you can either get to them in time, which I didn't, I failed there, or they do more permanent damage, which you can repair after battles. This is an example of an enemy ship here. Let's have a look. Use the toolbox to repair damaged objects. Fix objects before the timer runs out to recover repairable hull damage. Okay, so now we can fire the guns. Maybe let's knock out his guns before he shoots us again. And this should kill him. So at the end of battles you get the opportunity to fix some of the more permanent damage that was done to your ship and carry on and open the map. Let's have a look at that now. So this is the map screen where we can choose what kind of missions we want to encounter. So let's go over here, it looks like a battle. Let's do that then. So I think maybe I'll knock out his guns again. Save me taking some damage. And a couple more shots should finish him off. Oh, pretty easy getting started. For people that don't know the game, I've obviously played quite a bit, so I can hopefully wipe them out without too much risk in the first couple of battles. So at the end of battles we get this loot crate, which delivers us rewards like this one, and these are upgrades that you can put in all the items aboard your ship. So this is a health upgrade that I can install here, and the health will jump from 2.4 to 3 for the ammo. This is another health, and I might do the same again, just make the ammo a little bit more resistant against enemy damage before we go on to the next fight. Open up the map again and see what we've got. So over here we have another battle, or we can go down here and recruit some crew. So Cook says, hello, is someone there? Please beam me aboard, I'll be forever in your debt. Okay, Cook. Come aboard. Thank you, you won't regret this. Alright, so press the marker button when next to an object to assign it to a crew member, double tap to switch crew members. So if I go over here and tap the repair box, then you can see there's a little icon. Can't see it too well at the moment, but we'll fix that in a later build, but that will make Cook prioritise repairing things aboard the ship. Alright, nothing else this way. Let's try this battle over here. Okay, similar guy again. This time he's got a shield though, so I can't shoot his gun, but I'll go for maybe his ammo. Alright, nice job, Cook. Kicking his ass. Alright, didn't even need to fire myself. And, oh, unlucky, no reward that time. Alright, so, oh, we have a boss over there, but I think there's more in the map to explore, so let's go over here, another battle. I'll grab some more ammo and do a little stockpile. Oh, good job. Set them out into space. So the enemies are getting a little harder. It now takes 2 shots or more to take down their items, and I might need to coordinate with Cook a bit more to try and knock things out. You can see the enemy Brian here has put on a spacesuit now that there's a gap in their hull, and they're leaking oxygen. But they have quite a big oxygen reserve, so it doesn't look like that's going to finish them off anytime soon. We can knock this wall out as well. Alright, a couple more shots should finish them off. I think Cook will deal the killing blow. I'll let him shoot that, and hopefully we'll get some rewards this time. Alright, let's see what we've got. Ooh, green one. So this is a cooldown upgrade. So this is basically anything that has a cooldown stat. You can see the stats at the bottom of the panel there. We can improve that, so now it only takes just over 5 seconds to respawn versus 6. And another health upgrade. I'll put this in here, make it a super tough ammo. So it's now got 4.6 health. And looks like we have one more over here. What's this? This is a damage upgrade. Okay, that'll be useful for the guns. So yeah, now it does 4.4 damage per shot compared to just 4 before. Alright, what else have we got up here? Okay, oh, loot box. Nice. There's some debris up ahead, looks like something useful. I'll beam it aboard. Thanks, Richard. Let's see what we get. A sniper cannon. Okay, let's take that. It looks like it has much higher health and higher damage than the charge laser, so we'll take that. And here we have a bomb launcher. Cool, okay. Put that in one of the slots here. The idea behind the game is you start out with a relatively minimalist ship, but as you progress and get more loot, defeat more enemies, then you get more and more items that you can use above your ship and swap them out to use the ones that you most suits your playstyle. And then every item on the ship can also be upgraded. So as we were putting in health and damage upgrades there, you can see the stats can change over time. Let's work this out. One of the downsides of the sniper rifle is each time you fire it, you have to wait for a cooldown before you can fire it again. Oh, and it looks like I've knocked out our other gun. I'll repair that while it's still got orange health. And we can at least get that health back for the ship. Uh-oh, there goes Cook into space. I have to wait a few seconds before he respawns. A critical hit on their weak spot there. Let me just fix this wall before we start losing too much oxygen. As you can see, the pace of the game gradually picks up as the enemies get more complex, get more weapons, more AI-controlled bots running around the ship. But hopefully we'll have more and more items to deal with it as well. It looks like Cook's sorting that out for me, so let's get back on the gun. Take out their ammo before they have a chance to reload. And Cook's going to lob a bomb at them as well. Alright, I think we've got a bit of downtime while they're fixing that, so I could probably get a shot out at their weak spot. There we go, that bomb finally did some damage as well to them. There we go. Alright, boss defeated. And looks like I got enough experience to level up my character, so let's have a look what we can do. Got various stats, that's damage, repair and move speed, so I can choose how I want to prioritise what the character does. I'm actually going to go for move speed, it's incredibly useful running around the ship that little bit faster, so let's take that. And let's see what goodies we get. Alright, so we have a damage upgrade. I'm going to put this in here as well. So that goes from 4.4 to 5.2 damage. And okay, we have another one here. So let's load that in. So that gun is now a good bit more powerful than it was when we started out. And this is a ship mod, so we can take that and put this into the captain's chair at the front of the ship, but this says longer repair time before taking critical damage, so it gives us a bit more time to get to things before it starts damaging the ship permanently. So that's now going to be with us for the rest of the run as we progress and make our life a little bit easier. Alright, so now we're visiting the shop. So here we get a chance to choose some more stuff that we can upgrade our ship and see what we'd like. So we have an anti-physical turret that intercepts incoming physical projectiles, or a shield that protects areas of the ship from damage, or a burst laser, which fires lasers in rapid fire bursts. And I think I'm going to go for the shield. That's pretty useful. I think we have got a loot box in the middle of the ship, but yeah, it's empty. It's just a bug there. Alright, so coming out of the shop we have a new map to explore, so let's have a look. This one going into combat first. So maybe let's throw a bomb down at them, give them something else to deal with. Take out their guns before they hit me. Maybe we can use the shield to protect the shield. There we go. Let's stop that bit of damage. Let's see if we can take out this gun. Now that we've got upgraded damage, we can take it out in a single shot. Sniper before we take permanent damage. You can see Bob's moving around the ship a little bit quicker as well these days, having upgraded him, and hopefully we'll get a few more levels as well as we work our way through the game. Let's chuck another bomb down there. If I can hit him where it hurts. There we go, suck dirty out into space. Alright, mission complete. And we get some extra XP and money to spend in the shop as well. Okay, this time a little cup symbol means we have a little competition. I've just detected a stripped bacon from a cargo ship full of passengers and space buffs nearby. It seems the ship has been destroyed. What a tragedy. Just think of all those wasted space buffs. A few survive the impact and will taste great when grilled. Incinerate as many as you can before they expire. Okay, so this one I know requires us to do a little bit of spacewalking. Or swimming. As you can see at the bottom there. So, space buffs are these pesky little creatures that are around in space, but if you hold them too long, then you get blasted back the way you came. So it's about trying to swim around in space, and then as we see them inflate, maybe turning around and propelling ourselves back towards the entrance to the ship here, into the airlock. Okay, that's one on board. Let's grab this one. I think we should be okay in terms of timing here. They spawn relatively close to the airlock I'm at. That's two. And this is number 3. This one's just gonna... Ah! So close. How long have we got? 43 seconds. I think we're gonna make it. Okay, that's 3. Don't need my spacesuit anymore. These. There we go. And now we can incinerate them over here. There's 2. And there's 3, with 9 seconds remaining. Let's see what goodies we got out from that. Ooh, blue one. Okay, nice. 14% cooldown. Okay, I'm going to put this in the repair box over here. So that goes from 5.3 to 4.4 cooldown, and another cooldown one. Okay. Now we have a super fast spawning repair box whenever we need it. Okay, another battle here. Slightly bigger enemy to deal with. And it looks like they have cloakers on board because they're all hidden now, so I can't see where they're walking. Let's see if we can both get this. Maybe a critical hit. Okay, nice job, Cook. Let's block some of these shots. Oh, you stole my ammo. Okay, let's get the shield back. You're on a bit slow. Okay. Shot off. Maybe let's disable their ammo so they can't reload their guns. Can I get the shield there in time? No. I'm going to lose the... it's going to time out just before it can block that shot. I'll go repair this spacesuit dispenser before we take permanent damage. There's this gun. Hopefully Cook can just get on with doing some damage while I repair stuff aboard the ship. Yeah, you threw that bomb. Cook's weakened this wall, so maybe I'll go for that as well myself. And that finishes them off. Nice. Okay, more upgrades. What have we got? Damage and cooldown. So I'm gonna start swapping out some of the early upgrades that gave a small health bump and put in a cooldown for the ammo. That way we can get slightly faster ammo respawns. So there's a bit of queue forming there with me and Cook, so that'll help out going forward. Alright, let's see. I've got a variety of mission types now. Let's give this a go. This is like a dialogue mission. Okay, so we get to pick. There's an asteroid field in the distance. The rocks are glittering like the frozen eyeballs of a human in space without a suit. Beautiful. We can fly through, we can shoot it, or we can fly around. Let's try flying through. Okay, so we've landed in a asteroid field full of dangerous asteroids. This shield might come in handy. Let's try and block these before they hit. Okay, we run out of shield, so it looks like we're going to start taking a bit of damage. I can repair this before it becomes permanent though. Okay, ready, hurry up, Cook. We're starting to take some serious damage here. Any damage that you do take can be repaired if it's still represented by these orange bars here, or if it's red, it can be cleaned up after battle. A portion of all red health becomes grey, and that can't be repaired after battle, so that's permanent with you for the entire run. So it's really critical to minimise the amount of red health damage that you take on your hull, because it'll start to add up pretty quickly as you progress through. Okay, looks like we should be okay on this one though. Start repairing this stuff. Okay, made it through. We'll get a reward on the back of it. Another cooldown, and I think it's probably worth putting this into maybe the shield, so we can use the shield rather than every 30 seconds. We can use it a few seconds quicker and more damage. So we'll put that into the sniper rifle. And Cook's repairing the ship, so I'm good to open them up. Okay, what's it there? Oh, more good stuff. Scanners are detecting some goodies nearby. Preparing to beam aboard. Okay, thanks Richard. Let's see what we get. We get a gun, a burst laser. I am actually liking this laser more than I like the sniper rifle because you don't have to wait for it to cool down, so I'm going to swap out the sniper rifle with the burst laser. So the damage is much lower than the sniper rifle, but it does get 12 bullets per clip. So that looks like a good deal to me. It's much weaker in health, but so far we haven't taken too much damage to the guns. And then we get the upgrades that we put in it back to use, so maybe I'll just give it a boost as well to up the damage. Alright, 0.7 per clip and 12 bullets. 0.7 per bullet and 12 bullets. That's pretty decent damage stats. Anything else up here? Let's give this one a go then. This is a defensive mission. So there's an enemy cruiser in this sector. Their shields are too strong for our guns, but if we can survive long enough we should be able to outrun them. And by we, I mean you. Okay, thanks for that, Richard. And let's get on, maybe I'll jump on the shield so we can defend against these guys. So these missions have a impenetrable shield around their ship. So if I shoot over here, I shouldn't be able to damage. You can see that they've got a load of health as well. Yeah, I can't get through the shield. So we just have to try and block incoming damage and repair things as quickly as possible to try and minimise the impact it has on the long-term ship health. So this is giving us the right battering so far. So obviously it's just myself and Cook on this run, but as you can imagine it gets pretty chaotic and hectic the more players you have, and the difficulty also ramps with the number of players aboard the ship. So there can be a lot happening that more than one person has to deal with. Okay, I'm going to repair the spacesuit because it's got 4 damage there rather than 3 of the others. That beam does look pretty powerful. You gonna get on that, Cook? Oh, this is taking a lot of damage, this gun. There we go, we made it through. And we should get a decent chunk of that back. There we go, with that gun taking 11 damage. Let's see what good stuff we get as well. Repair the hull. And Cook's going to do some of that. So what we've got here, +1 armour. So this is a really useful upgrade because armour will stop the interactable getting damaged in the first place. So this one has a health boost here, but we can maybe swap out. I'll swap out the one at the bottom there. Get less health, but 1 damage is going to be absorbed by the armour every time it gets hit. So it's going to be especially powerful versus the guns that have very low damage but a lot of bullets in a clip. And we can reduce the cooldown on the shield even more. Get less of a wait time between shield, and let's put this one in the shield as well. Alright, so now it's only 20 seconds to wait between shield uses versus the 30 seconds when we started. Not sure why it's saying mission failed over there. That's another beta bug that we'll have to get to before launch. Hello, kind sirs. I'm a humble merchant transporting space buffs to the needy. I seem to have misplaced my cargo. Have you seen it? So I can say no, or yes, we found them. I'm going to say no. We did have a space bus mission, but we'll see what this does. Bob says no. Liars. I know you have my space buffs, and now I want them back. Okay, so we've been thrown into another combat encounter here. And you can see they're starting to get a few more guns on their ships. So this might be quite dangerous. I'm going to start with the shield to block their fire. Oh, I was aiming behind me. Okay, let's try and take down some of their guns. Okay, we've got a door on fire, so that's going to gradually take damage until the fire is extinguished. I'm not sure I can get the extinguisher back, so I'm going to focus on working down their ability to fire at me versus repairing the damage. Okay, this gun over here is a Norg gun, and so that not only does damage, but it also weakens the object. So you can see there's like a red 4 above the 2 here. So every time that object gets hit, it also does extra damage based on that weakening multiplier. Oh no! I can't get to this wall to repair it because this door's broken. Oh no, I think we might have to live with that damage. Okay, this one at least can be repaired. You can see the armour on the ammo is doing its job though, blocking some of that damage, although it's still getting weakened. And that is a killer, that burst laser. I think Cook's on the repair though. And they have boosted their armour here, it looks like, with cooldown, so that's respawning their ammo, sorry, a little bit quicker. So that's pretty dangerous, so taking that down. I've got to repair some of this damage from the burst laser though, that is absolutely killing us. Oh, this is going to be a pretty close fight. Let's see if I can extinguish this before it becomes too much of an issue. There we go. Okay, hurry up, Cook. Need to repair that wall. So absorb some of that damage with the shield while I take out their burst laser that's doing so much damage. Oh, they're knocking out a lot of walls as well. Ooh, this is going to be close. Getting absolutely hammered by their weapons. And can't even do anything back because they've knocked out both of our guns. Oh, and that's us dead. Alright, that was a tough one. So at the end of each run, you get XP as a player, and that adds up over multiple runs, and you can unlock new items, new characters, new abilities, and new weapons, everything like that. So we've got some XP there. Let's see what else. Brief rundown of the stats there. And looks like I didn't unlock anything this time, but I'm very close to reaching Ian as an unlockable character. I think I've got some of these unlocked already, which is why I didn't on this run. Yeah, but that is a quick run through of This Means Warp. Hopefully give you some idea of the gameplay variation and mission types and things like that. Got to admit, I'm not always the best player, but hopefully we got far enough there to give you some idea of gameplay. So yeah, as I mentioned, it's currently pre-beta, so we're still working out a lot of the bugs, a lot of the rough artwork, menus, everything like that. So it's still got a long way to go. But that was a very quick gameplay demonstration of This Means Warp. Hope you enjoyed it.